Om Shanti. Morning Murli, 2nd July. Sweet letter of Bap Dada for sweet children. Essence. Sweet children, in order to be safe from the influence of Maya, remember your true beloved again and again. Sweet children, in order to be safe from the influence of Maya, remember your true beloved again and again. The beloved himself has come to take all of you lovers back home with him. Caution. By understanding the significance of which accept, do you children not ask for peace or happiness? By understanding the significance of which accept, do you children not ask for peace or happiness? Answer. You understand the significance of the drama. You understand that the play is now about to end. You will first return to the land of peace and then go to the land of happiness. This is why you don't ask for peace or happiness. This is why you don't ask for peace or happiness. You stabilize yourself in your original religion of peace. People don't even know about the original religion of the self, nor do they understand the significance of the drama. This is why they say, give my mind some peace. In fact, it is the soul that needs peace, not the mind. Song. Beloved, come and meet us. The sorrowful heart calls out. Om Shanti. Just as only some things in the scriptures are understood and some things in the Gita in particular are correct, the same applies to songs. The word beloved is correct, but they say that a human being is calling out. Human bodies don't call out. It is souls that resides in bodies that call out. Because souls experience sorrow. There is the term impure soul, means alloy is mixed in souls. It is souls that become Satopradhan and souls that become Tamopradhan. Real gold later becomes false. Don't ever think that souls are immune to the effect of action. Human beings say that souls are immune because they think that each soul is the supreme soul and that they must therefore all be immune to the effect of action. People are confused. Whose instructions are those? Those of Ravan. Whatever people do in the name of God, such as devotion, etc., it's all in order to meet God. Everyone wants to know how to meet God. They hold sacrificial fires, do tapasya and perform charity etc. for that. But they still don't meet God. If they were to meet God, they would not continue to go on pilgrimages etc. Even if someone does have a vision of an ideal, that is not meeting God. Everyone calls out to God, O purifier, come. O beloved, come. Why? Because souls are experiencing sorrow. When a body is hurt, it is the soul that feels the pain. When a soul has left his body, no matter what is done to the body, would the soul feel anything? When a soul and body are combined, the soul feels everything. So you children understand that there is no sorrow in the golden age because there is no kingdom of Maya there. You are making effort to go to heaven where there is no Maya. The kingdom of Maya is about to end. The poor people don't understand anything. They say that their minds have no peace, but they don't say that their souls don't have peace. They say this about the mind. The mind and intellect are within the soul. It is the soul that says he wants peace. It is not the mind that wants peace. The soul wants peace. You understand that souls come from the supreme region. Souls have organs when they are in bodies. Soul says, beloved, come and meet us. Souls say, beloved, come and meet us. The living being is experiencing sorrow. There is a big difference between the living being and the mind. The mind and the intellect are powers of the soul, whereas these are organs of the body. No one else understands these things. In fact, it is the soul that should be mentioned. It is the soul that wants peace. The soul is now conquering sinful actions through these sense organs. It is not that the soul is conquering the mind. No, you conquer Maya by following the Shrimad of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. However, it is wrong to say that the mind wants peace. It is not that the mind wants happiness. The soul asks for peace because he remembers his land of peace. So, you children have understood the distinction between soul and the Supreme Soul. Understand? The Father says, O loving souls, remember your beloved again and again. The beloved understand when someone is in a war with Maya, Maya repeatedly makes you forget and takes you into body consciousness. The soul has the recognition, I, the soul, am an embodiment of peace. The original religion of souls is peace. Souls forget their religion, become full of sorrow, and call out. We want peace, we want liberation. After peace, there is happiness. Sannyasis don't understand the significance of the drama. They don't know the land of silence. You have this firm faith. I, a soul, am a resident of the supreme region. I have played a part of 84 births. That part is now over. The soul says that he has found the beloved. Everyone remembers the beloved on the path of devotion. There is only one true beloved, only one whose name is remembered. All of you understand that you have found the beloved. He is now sitting in this ordinary body, in the body of one whose name is Brahma. So all of you are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Explain to everyone that when the word Prajapita is not written in front of Brahma Kumaris, there is confusion. Because of the word Prajapita not being used, people are not able to understand. All the people know about the Prajapita. They think that Brahma is a resident of the subtle region. When you say that he is Prajapita Brahma, they will understand that the expression Prajapita Brahma Kumars and Kumaris is accurate. This is why people are asked, what relationship do you have with Prajapita? The word Father is already used for Shiva, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You have now understood that one is the Parlokik Father, that other is Prajapita Brahma. You already know your Lokik fathers. You have now understood about the three fathers. No one else in the world knows this, nor does anyone in the golden age know the Parlokik Father. There, each one has one father. You now have three fathers at the confluence age. Only at the confluence age can you have all three fathers. They cannot exist together at any time. One is the highest on high father through whom you receive the inheritance. The second is the child Brahma through whom I adopt children. The mouth-born creation is remembered. Those Brahmins simply say that they are the children of Brahma, but they don't understand that you are the mouth-born creation of Brahma and that they are born through sin. The mouth-born creation only exists at this time. For Shiva, it cannot be said that his creation is mouth born. Everyone considers that one to be the father. You have three fathers. All are the children of Shiv Baba and Prajapita Brahma. You already have Lokik fathers. So you must remember this firmly. It is also explained that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiv Baba, has no father or teacher. This one also remembers that Father. He is the Supreme Father as well as the Supreme Teacher. He gives us a variety of teachings every day. You understand that the Beloved is teaching us lovers. He alone is the purifier. He has come to take us home. He liberates us from sorrow. You now understand that this land of sorrow will change and become one of happiness. The kingdom of Ravan will end. Ultimately, death will definitely come. EFG of Ravan are created here. There is the kingdom of Rama and the kingdom of Ravan. The father comes and explains that Ravan snatched away the kingdom from you, residents of Bharat. You, residents of Bharat, experience victory and defeat. When Ravan comes, you fall on the path of sin. You become Rajo, Tamo and then Tamo Pradhan. You burn Ravan here in particular. There is definitely the kingdom of Ravan. But there is no question of adopting Sita. This is the kingdom of Ravan. All human beings are in Ravan's kingdom. There is sorrow in Ravan's kingdom and happiness in Rama's kingdom. God is called Rama. Your intellects go up there. These things are not in anyone else's intellect. These things are not in anyone's else intellect. The Father comes and makes you into those who have divine intellects. There is definitely the expression, the Lord of Divinity. There will be the two forms of Vishnu there too. People get so confused trying to understand this. People get so confused trying to understand this. The Father sits here and explains in detail. You will be awakened by listening to just one word from the song. Some songs are very good. You are now going on a pilgrimage. You understand that it is only you who go on a spiritual pilgrimage. Definitely the guide of all of us is only one. He now liberates you from sorrow and takes you back. He is the one guide for all. He himself comes in order to take everyone to the land of liberation. He has to come to grant salvation. So he must come in some form. He has to come while you sit at home. He has to come while you sit at home. The night of Shiva is remembered. Ask everyone, if Shiva is incorporeal, how can his night be celebrated? How can there be the night of the one who has no name or form? An oval image is also shown. He has a name as well as a form and land. There is also a time period for him. You understand that it is only you who go on a spiritual pilgrimage. Definitely the guide of all of us is only one. He now liberates you from sorrow and takes you back. He is the one guide for all. He himself comes in order to take everyone to the land of liberation. He has to come to grant salvation. So he must come in some form. He has to come while you sit at home. The night of Shiva is remembered. Ask anyone, if Shiva is incorporeal, how can his night be celebrated? How can there be the night of the one who has no name or form? An oval image is also shown. He has a name as well as a form and land. There is also a time period for him. They sing praise of him as being the ocean of happiness, and so surely he gives happiness. Everyone is now impure, and so they go and sing in front of the virtual ones. In front of the virtuous one, ideals. We have no virtues and we are dirty. This is a dirty world. There is no virtue in that which is impure. Only those who are beautiful, means pure and clean, have virtues. You listen to the one Father alone. You don't listen to anyone else. Tell these points of knowledge to one another. Make others repeat the points. The happiness that you experience here and the dharana that you have here are very good. People go to a hostel for a few days, some for 4 days, some for 6 or 8 days. You sit here and continue to listen to the Father. Let there be the faith that you are sitting in your home with mother and father. Let there be the faith that you are sitting in your home with the mother and father. This is God's home. Whether you call it a door or a home, it is the same thing. If you have come to the door, you have also come to the home. One goes through the door to enter the home. So this is God's home. This is God's home. You are brothers and sisters. That is why this is called Indraprasth, means court of Indra. These are Sabj Paris, name of fairy. These are Sabj Paris of knowledge. Names have been given number wise. This is the court of Shiv Baba. When you leave from here, the difference in your stage is like that of the day and night. Those who go on service only have service in their intellects. It is very easy to explain the cycle of the drama. We are now preparing ourselves because Baba has come to take us back. We have to prepare our bags and baggage. You give the Father your old straws, and in return Baba gives all the gold. You take a dip in the sacred lake of knowledge. This is a question of studying through which you become angels of heaven. Angels are not something else. There is no question of wings, etc. How beautiful the palaces and jewels are there. Now Maya has broken your wings, so you are not able to fly. This has to be understood. It is explained that a soul is like a rocket. Soul is like a rocket because a rocket flies upward. They think that it goes close to God. God is not sitting up there. The whole army of souls will return. It should enter your intellect that Baba is now our guide. He takes countless souls back. The Father says, this is my task. I teach easy Raj Yoga and knowledge. I am knowledgeful. I come and I sit in this one and introduce myself. Just as you souls are filled with the parts of 84 births, in the same way I repeat the part that I am filled with. Your parts are greater. Your parts are greater, for I sit in retirement for half the cycle. Yours are all-round parts. Yours are all-round parts. People say that God has an inspiration to create the world. They don't understand. The Father says, when it is in my part, I enter this ordinary body and teach you Raj Yoga. I don't enter a womb. I definitely enter the body of a human being and teach Raj Yoga. Or would I come in a fish or crocodile? You also understand how I purify the impure. I sit and teach you. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul comes, teaches easy Raj Yoga and knowledge and makes you into the masters of the world. He is also called the magician because he changes hell into heaven. He explains the significance of this to you very clearly. The Father sits here and explains how the destruction of the world takes place, how those people will fight among themselves, how rivers of blood will flow, and how rivers of milk and ghee will then flow in heaven. Do the Pandavas fight? Do the Pandavas fight? The Father says, shed the consciousness of your bodies and remember me alone, so that your final thoughts lead you to your destination. Those who have yoga with the element of light think that they will go and merge into the Brahm element. But no one merges into the Brahm. But no one merges into the Brahm, that is, into the light. The father says, children, man mana bhav. There is a burden on each one's head. Only by having remembrance will your sins be absolved, or else there will be a lot of punishment through Dharamraj. You have to go back while in remembrance of Shiv Baba. If you don't practice having remembrance over a long period, you will not have that stage at the end. Many sannyasis leave their bodies just while sitting somewhere. The praise of the devotees is no less. Nevertheless, they have to take rebirth. The Father says, I will take all souls back. Day and night have the one concern of how to give everyone the Father's introduction. Day and night have the one concern of how to give everyone the Father's introduction. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says Namaste, good morning to our sweetest spiritual father. Essence for dharana: first, only listen to the one father. Only listen to one father. Don't listen to anything from anyone else. Only repeat things of knowledge through your lips and inspire others to speak of only knowledge. You have to return home with the Father. You have to return home with the Father. Therefore, give your old straws and transfer your bags and baggage. Only have the one concern for everyone to receive the one Father's introduction. Only have the one concern for everyone to receive the one Father's introduction. Today's blessing: feel Baba's hand on your head and take blessing. May you be full and overflowing and free from any sanskars of asking for anything, with the awareness of constantly having all attainments. May you be full and overflowing and free from any sanskars of asking for anything, with the awareness of constantly having all attainments. One kind of fullness is external, of being full of physical things and facilities, and other is of experiencing fullness of the mind. Whether those whose minds are full have any physical things or facilities or not, because their minds are full, they never feel they are lacking anything. They would constantly sing the song, I have attained everything. I have attained everything. They would not even have a trace of any sanskars of asking for anything. They would not even have a trace of any sanskars of asking for anything. Slogan: purity is such a fire that it burns all bad qualities here. Purity is such a fire that it burns all bad qualities away. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.